Station, Texas. It's the South Carolina Gamecocks and the Texas A&M Aggies. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
When you walk into Kyle Field in College Station, Texas, it is so dynamic. From the traditions, the cheering, the crowd in unison, it is straight up and down of electric Aggie pride. This is one of the most unique places you can ever watch a college football game, and we expect it to be just as loud and energetic here today. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. He'll bring it out. It's Bussey. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes. Stop him at the 16. To the back. He's past the 30. At the 45, on his way. All kinds of room to the right. 10. Touchdown, Aggie. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Coming out with it, it's Bennett. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Sellers through the noise. The quick game. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
And the Gamecocks can really attack on this second and short. Here's Sellers to throw. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. They're snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Left side is Harbor. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Again, it's Sellers. Still looking to his right. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Makes the grab inside the 30. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. The Gamecocks want to crank the tempo. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Well, they didn't let him get loose for a big return, but he still made the big play, and they'll take over at the 17.
Well, the defense does an awesome job here with their backs against the wall in their own red zone, coming away with an INT early. That can be a big game-changing type play in this game.
So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Takes a handoff. It's Owens. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on second and short.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Keep it on the ground. Got a little space. Turning it on. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
Got his man. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to four.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Looking for the marker. And he will not get there. How about this defense stopping that run short?
And this offense choose to be aggressive. Listen, once you start getting to midfield, you see most offenses be aggressive, and they took their chance, and they failed now early in the game.
Runs through a man. He might have some space.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
They're all over him. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that side.
From the gun on 3rd down, Sellers. Right side, it's Clark. He'll be stopped short, and they'll force a 4th down.
I mean, the great news is he just came up with a huge completion on 3rd down, but the bad news is you're still miles away from picking up this first because of how poor you were 1st and 2nd down. Moving forward in this game, the offense has got to do a better job early in the drive to at least give them a chance to have some success.
Couldn't find his man, and they'll give up the football on downs.
And the offense stays aggressive. They try to throw the football and just weren't on the same page. It was an incompletion. He could have done a better job, I think, throwing the ball to his receiver and maybe making it where it's more of a 50-50 ball where he can make a play. Defense gets the big stop.
Throwing Reed. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. We've reached the break, and Texas A&M leads it. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. He's changing the play. Back to throw, it's Reed. Under pressure. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Oh, my goodness. I mean, the huge opportunity. He throws the deep ball down the field right in the breadbasket, and he drops it. There's no coming back from that one. There's nothing nice to say. Just refire, play the next play.
Oh, pressure's coming. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a...
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. Reed to throw for it on 4th. And the incomplete pass turns it over in their own end.
Well, I knew the coach was confident in his offense. I did not know he was that confident this early in the game. 4th and long. I thought he'd just punt that one away and let his defense take the field. Interesting.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
It's caught. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for the edge. And they get to him early, and he'll be knocked down for a loss of 4.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football. That
throws toward the end zone. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Follows his blocks. It's Owens. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Texas A&M going quickly.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
They'll ride him again. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Changing the routes with his receiver. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Third and long coming up. Motion from the back. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Marcel Reed. Throws to the wideout. Out wide left, it's Horton. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
They'll move the wide receiver. Reed. Going for it all. Goes high to pull it in. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Effective offense, leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolled. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a touchdown pass from 59 yards out. On the move from inside his 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. The option, he'll keep it. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Out wide right, it's Tuggle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. The ride. Pushes ahead for one. It's 2nd and 9.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Buying time to his right. Rolling right and going deep. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose. And I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really, really be physical. Because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
On the move, he fires. It's complete. The Gamecocks spin the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Sellers. Moving to his left. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And he's got it inside the 35. Timeout called here by South Carolina. That'll be their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Sellers to the air again. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina! What a grab in the end zone for 6.
And that's exactly what the offense needed right there. A touchdown here, and I know it's taken a while. They hadn't had a lot of success up until that moment. Late in the second quarter, they finally were able to punch one in the end zone, and that's going to give them some confidence now to take into the locker room here shortly at halftime, but they've got to play much better in the second half.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. Looks as if he's going to run it. And he's not going anywhere as this defense has no plans to give up a big play before the half. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. They'll have just enough time to get 1 more snap before the half. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Reed. Here comes the heat. And down he goes. Texas A&M has it teed up to start this second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
They've got them then deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Now here's Sellers. And the timing just a hair off.
And that's a picture-perfect start for this defense. To start the second half now, your team's got the lead. You get to stop right away, get the ball right back to your offense to try to expand this lead. Nice start to the second half.
And the Gamecocks will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Hauls it in at the 40. Slips through the line, and the returner will be brought down. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Looking for room, it's Owens. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
Maybe that stop shows this defense is tightening up, especially in the run game. The offense, frankly, they've been able to do whatever they want to do. They're just handing the ball off. This guy's having success left and right. No, sir, no mas. Get it together.
Here's Reed to throw. Fires to the wideout. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Reed. On the move. Trying to escape and get it himself. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first.
Nice job by the defense getting after the QB. He's trying to scramble around. He's trying to go get that first with his legs.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. 4th down, Reed. And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position.
And listen, obviously, you know, at this area of the field, it's a question, it's a debate whether or not you go for that on 4th down. At the end of the day, though, I think this coach believes in his own playmakers, and he's got guys on offense that he feels can make a play in that type of situation.
Snags it, and he's open. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Gamecocks. A great catch and run for 6. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the 3rd. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. He'll bring it out. It's Bussey. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Throwing Reed. Stepping to the right. Trying to make magic with his feet. Slides to the ground. He got away and picked up the first down on a 2nd and long.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out. But when things break down, they get off schedule. You've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
The run inside. It's Owens. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Texas A&M going up tempo. Right back to it. This time the defense was ready and they stop him in his tracks. Let's see if they keep it on the ground here on 3rd down. He stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
And it's not a surprise so far at how this game is unfolding. Like, they're going to continue to feature this dude. Like, third downs, get him the football. Shoot, first downs, you're going to get him the football. Had a good start to this football game, and I expect we're going to continue to hear his name over and over in this one.
Reed. Look out. And they got him.
This defense so far, they've understood the mission. The mission is to get this fast, speedy quarterback on the ground. And they've got to him early, they've got to him often, and most importantly, they continue to get him on the ground and create these negative plays for this offense that creates a big hole for him.
He'll pull it down. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. We've reached the end of the third quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the fourth. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Quarterback signaling to his guys. From the gun on third down, Reed. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force them into a fourth down. Wait just a second. They're going to go for it here, and man, if they don't get it, it brings losing into the equation. Marcel Reed to throw for it on fourth. Still looking. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. How about that one? Fourth and forever, and he just turned one loose and fired it for the first down.
Man, does that sting defensively. You get him in the perfect situation. You know they're going to pass the football. You play the ball deep, and you give up a deep pass. That is a back-breaking play.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense. Like getting them into more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
Reed. It's complete. Goes out of bounds, but they'll be set up with a first and goal.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown.
Touchdown, Texas A&M. They've got the lead here in the fourth.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he won't quite make it back to the 20-yard line as he goes out of bounds at the 19. South Carolina's offense heads out to get this drive started. And now this offense needs a late fourth quarter drive to answer that last touchdown. Nowhere to go. So first down didn't exactly go according to plan. Let's see what they can dial up on second down.
Reese, I got him right where I want him, okay? I'm going to throw the football. Now I can get back in shotgun. Let's forget the running game stuff. We're going to play a little pitch and catch and see how good that secondary is.
Throwing Sellers. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Sellers from the gun on third down. Myers on the move. Right side, it's Harbor. Shakes a man, and he might take off. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Gamecocks will hustle to the line. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. It's dropped after taking the hit.
And a lot of times football, man, it's just about confidence and feeling good and getting in a rhythm. That's not what this offense has done all day. And now in a moment where you need it, you got to put it together. Where do they go? Like, who is their go-to guy? What is their go-to play? They've struggled all day, but you can erase all of that with one drive right here.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. Sellers through the noise. He wants a big play here late. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down.
And it's now or never. It's do or die for this offense. Fourth down, late in the game, trailing. They absolutely have to connect and move the chains right here. This thing's over.
This late in the game, there's really no question about it. To have any chance to tie this thing up, they have to convert here on fourth down. Again, it's Sellers. Spits it out to the back. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned.
And that's a play the quarterback would love to have back. Late in the game, trailing by only one possession on fourth down. It looked like there was a window to put that football in, to get the catch, keep the drive going. The quarterback has an inaccurate pass. It falls incomplete, and that is probably going to do it.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
Stuff on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at third and long. The Gamecocks spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. On third down, they're in the gun. It's Reed. Escapes trouble. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. Timeout called here by South Carolina. That'll be their second. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Here's Sellers to throw. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. He's taking a deep shot. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Reels it in. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Sellers lined up in the gun on third down. Extending the play. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. They're going to go from their own side to the line quickly. A big play here. Sellers to the air again. Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete on fourth down, and man, did they need to keep that drive